Brian today at Hollis Farms. Kind of try to be a little quiet here. Maybe y'all hear me. It's the first time since my back surgery I've been able to get out here. And got one of my Tacticam. It's got a solar panel on it, but I don't know if y'all familiar with them. But the solar panel is actually a battery pack. But you also put AA's in your camera, and if it runs on your solar panel pack until it runs down. If you just don't get enough sun in here in the timber, it doesn't recharge itself. So then you're running on your AA's. But haven't been in here since over a month ago, way before rifle season started. The camera's down. I don't know what's been in here. I know we've killed 1, 2, 3 of our target bucks that we had on this camera. Jake killed the big 8. That big bodied 8 early with his bow. Y'all saw that one. Then he killed this big 11 point here recently. It was the best deer we had on these cameras. Ended up scoring 144 and 7/8. That was the deer in the back of the Ranger the day he helped Jason load up that 7 point. And there's another big, older, just old ugly 6 point that one of Jake's buddies shot. Feel like they probably killed it. We couldn't find it, so we'll count it as gone. So that's 3 of our target bucks here. Don't know of any other bucks in here that we really want to kill, other than there was one other funky 6 point, but didn't have enough pictures of him to really tell much about him. So what I thought I would do is do just a little slipping around. These deer bed not far from here. I don't want to be loud in here. I'll get my camera running. Got a little food plot over here that I planted the buck busters and some wheat in. Earlier on when it first came out, it was so dry, it didn't do real good, and the deer ate it down. I'm gonna check it again. I'll show y'all. I'm gonna get this camera fixed and running, and if we don't have something promising here pretty soon, there's a rut's coming. It's time. If we don't have something promising here, I'll run in here one day, grab it, put it on another spot. Get this done and get out of here. You hear him, Maggie? Tell him hey. Tell him hey. I like these Tacticams, y'all. I just got these sticks from a guy in Illinois. I think it's called Rotten Richard. Really handy to set the camera up on when you don't have a good tree, or you need a solar panel. You can set 2 cameras. Like if you want to put them in the middle of a food plot, cover the whole plot, you could put 2 of them. So. Up here. These things have got their own Wi-Fi. You can connect to the Wi-Fi on your phone and actually see the view of the camera. Got good signal, Wi-Fi's on, full battery power, SD card's green, and full cellular signal. So we're looking good here. Join the Reveal network. Alright, we're on the network. Then you go to the Tacticam app. Choose that camera. This is my it should come up on the phone, show me the view. I think. Connect to Reveal Wi-Fi. Okay, y'all might can see it there, but it's got my face on there. It's got me talking. I can see where my camera's pointed, so I got it right where I want to put it. So then I go in and I can just cut off the Wi-Fi. Got that done. Lock the camera down so it don't move. Flip it to the on position. And it's ready. If I can get up. So I don't wish back surgery on nobody. All right, y'all, got the camera set up. While I'm here, while I got everything kind of a little bit disturbed, I'm gonna check his food pot out right quick. Let's go see it. Tell him, Maggie. Tell him something. Y'all can see we had a real dry fall, and we were really hesitant about planting these fields when we did. This field had not been planted for a couple years and has not been fertilized, so I can't expect just too much. But I will say that we had some weed in the hopper too. I don't know if y'all can see it. Definitely some clover coming in. Also, I think some of this right here may be some brassicas coming in. It's all just really late. Now that we've got plenty of moisture in the ground and we've got some warm weather coming up this week, supposed to get up in the mid-70s, should help this field. I see the weed obviously in the rows. There's some clover, maybe a little bit of that brassica, so I just don't know if it's gonna come on late, or if we planted it too late, which is very possible. It was just so dry, we waited and waited and waited. But at some point, if you're gonna plant it, it has to go in the ground. So I've got a ladder stand. I don't know if y'all remember last year, I hunted in a little lone wolf lock on right, let's see, right in there. And I had that old big, heavy deer that Jason just killed. I had him in here right there. Middle of January, 10 or 12 yards. I just couldn't make myself shoot him. I turned out, I think we were right. I think he was 4.5 last year, at least. I just thought, man, he done survived this late. We'll give him a year. We're glad we did. Glad Jason got him this year. But anyway, I mentioned I've got a ladder stand I've got to get put together at the barn. My back's still a little sore. I don't know if I can hang my lone wolf stand quite yet. I do have one hang-on stand already set in here in the woods, but this is kind of where I want to put a ladder stand. I think I can put it down here on this end around these big pine trees and get the wind right. So y'all let me go. I'm gonna get Maggie. She's gonna mess around and jump a rabbit or something. I will never catch her. All right, made it to the stand, ran town, got a drink right quick. Kind of made a plan what we're going to do this afternoon. I actually came to a shooting house I don't think I've been in 2 or 3 years. I'm in our dove field. Now, y'all remember, y'all been watching long enough. We've had a dove field here on the power line last couple of years. We had to get with Jake. I know we planted millet. Of course, we planted sunflowers. They made real good, and the deer found them and just destroyed them. Hardly have any left for dove season. We planted some millet, but of course, anytime you disturb the soil, other stuff comes up. But it doesn't look just great, but it is pretty good green. I'll turn around and show you here. So a pretty good wind is kind of blowing out of the northwest. So half of the direction I can see is good, the other half's bad. So we'll just wait and see. I'm not real far from where Jake killed the big 11-point the other day, or from where he killed 8 with his bow. So, big cut over here behind me. I would imagine it's holding quite a few deer. So, I don't know, we don't have any particular buck we after, but if we see the right one, we'll take a shot. If not, we're gonna have fun and video them. So y'all, hang on. We got about 3 hours to dark, so it'll be a nice afternoon. Alright, y'all, it's been a while. It's 4 o'clock. I got the first deer out in the fields down here by this other stand. Let me zoom down there for y'all. Looks like a doe. If it's not a doe, it's just a little button buck. Can't see any antlers. Nice young buck, y'all. Like a little 2 or 3 year old 7-point. Missing a G3 on the left side. Another deer back behind him. Another buck too. A little bit bigger deer there. Oh, 7-point. Pretty sure I got some trail camera pictures of that deer. Kind of weak on the left side, goes straight up and forks. Looking around, I got another deer on the other end of the field up on the cow. To 5, so they all move at one time. Hoping they'd come on into the field, but the other two kept on moving up that tree line. Right there, y'all know they're in the field. See, downwind, she's a little bit spooky. Doe. I was afraid if they came out that way, they'd probably smell me. Can't never tell this time of year. Little bucks are starting to push them around too. Old doe acts nervous. It could be a buck trailing her. I think she's by herself though. Looked at this deer a little closer with my scope, y'all. It's actually a nice little 8-point. I know it's hard for y'all to see in there, but the doe came back out. Nice little 8. I don't know if it's a 2 or 3 year old, possibly a 3. Nice little shape rack. A few more years, got potential. Hadn't seen the other buck yet. Maybe he'll come back out. They're all looking in the cut over there. I bet he's gonna come out. Hard to focus here in a minute, really losing light fast. Spooked him. This ain't not winning. It definitely didn't win me, but I don't know. It's so late, I can't see them good. That's probably about all we're gonna see. This ends up being 5, I think. Alright, y'all, that's going to wrap us up for this afternoon hunt. A little slow there. I was afraid we weren't going to see any deer. I knew we were in a good spot. Lots of cover here. No pressure. I don't know if anybody's even ridden even within a, I don't know, not even close to this food plot since dove season. So, real quiet up here. The one doe up by the other shooting house early, and then just here a few minutes ago, there's 2, I think those are probably, I guess they could be 2-year-olds. I'd have to look back at the video, maybe 3-year-olds. I have young 2 or 3-year-old bucks. I think both of them are 8 points, so that's good. That's the kind of deer we want to see walking around. Not sure if I've had their pictures or not. They look a lot like a lot of other deer we got. So. But one doe running with them, unless that was a button buck. I couldn't see good enough. It'd be a little bit high for one doe to be with those 2 little bucks, but most likely a little knothead. And then another doe came out downwind of me at the same time, and I knew she wasn't going to stay long. She was dead downwind. So 5 deer. We got a camera set up. Should start getting some pictures on that Tacticam. I hadn't gotten a picture on it this afternoon, so just another indication that the movement wasn't real good. Got warm weather coming this week. Supposed to be back up almost like 78 degrees. It's crazy. May encourage more nighttime movement. The rut's coming. The rut's going to happen no matter what. What I like to see is some real cold weather around the rut so that the deer may be a little more daylight active. Does feed a little more. Just to get the deer on their feet, but we're going to hunt no matter what. So maybe after this week, maybe get an afternoon hunt in. Probably not. It'll be next weekend. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We got hats at our website. Several new styles. I'm waiting on some more to get ready this week. Hopefully I'll get them up. If I get those up, I'll post them on our community page here on the channel. Also on Instagram and Facebook. If y'all follow that, you get to see a lot of other stuff. So anyway, thank y'all, and make sure you come back tomorrow.